everybody. Let's begin this session using our imagination. Imagine that you are in a classroom full of students, but you are the teacher giving the lecture. But you see that some of the students are a little distracted. Some of them are listening to you, but some of them are maybe playing games, accessing Facebook, chatting in a device. So let's think for a moment. How do you feel in this scenario? And also, how many of them are going to become the teachers of tomorrow if they are born in your class? This is a scenario we face it every day in our countries. We're a team of 4 members of 3 different countries: Colombia, Vietnam, and Nigeria, with 30 years of experience combined. And some of us have psychology background, with some successful stories, but also failure stories about working with the students' motivation. This is the big challenge that we have in front of us. We want to find the motivation, but we can't change the world alone. We need your help to find this motivation of all of our students. They're going to become the teachers of tomorrow, because the teachers of tomorrow are going to build the society that we want. Our project is called Motivating Students' Motivation, and we have one objective. That is, find that motivation, build support groups with different strategies and techniques to find those triggers that motivate all our students. Because our dream is that high school students pick teaching as a professional career, but also our pre-service teachers are motivated to become the teachers of tomorrow.
So, why is motivation so important? Ronnie Warren, a nurse from Australia, she takes care of the people who live their last days of their life. And she found that the most common regrets among those people who are dying are that they couldn't live up to their true self. So that means they couldn't find their motivation. Look at the numbers. 35% of students from Nigeria drop out from university. 45% from Colombia drop out of university. And 55%, that means more than a half, from Vietnam. They found no motivation, or very little motivation, studying at universities. That is terrible. Who are you here? Educators, teachers, facilitators. We all work with people. We all train, we all teach people. We are doing the greatest jobs in the world. We need to do something together. What we can do? Motivation is really hard to change, really hard to work with, but we can do something with that. We had some successful experience. Ngọc is one of my students, who is also a pre-service teacher. She didn't find any motivation taking classes until she met me and do a research project. And after a lot of meetings, weekly meeting, talking together and providing knowledge, skill, and information, she found her interest in doing research in education. Now she's very happy with her current job. She got her first prize in student research. And another story, one of our team member, where she had a very good connection on Facebook with her student, where she can provide online support, information, and that also motivates a lot students. So motivation is difficult to change, but we can do something to change it. Demotivation is a common problem with our world, and especially in developing countries like our 3 countries, Nigeria, Colombia, and Vietnam. But we can do something with that. Teachers, pre-service teacher with low motivation, we become bad in-service teacher. And bad in-service teacher, we shape terrible citizens in the future. So we need to do something. And motivation creates the world. Motivation creates the excellent and outstanding teachers. We need to do something together. Thank you.